And I wanted to start just with the timing of that move, because we do know, obviously the restaurant business, food services, has been hit fairly hard by the pandemic. So why now is the right time for you to push into this market?
Well, Canada has always been a great market for Impossible Foods, in addition to the United States and in Asia, where we had already launched. It's reported that Canadians consume something like 25 kilograms of beef per person per year. So for us, our mission is urgent. And so our timing is urgent to create more and more opportunities in the hands of great chefs for them to create new dishes out of the Impossible Burger, which we're excited to launch today in Canada.
And it's that plant-based burger, we should mention, is, if people don't already know, David, important in these times when we're seeing a huge amount of difficulty for people buying food. So on the one hand, they're getting less healthy, and on the other hand, all they can afford to eat is fast food. So, it's difficult. How are you finding costs?
Well, we're very committed that as we scale our business, we're going to share our cost savings. You saw Impossible Foods voluntarily reduce prices across all markets by 15% in February before this crisis. And because 9 out of 10 of our consumers are self-avowed carnivores, we know that we have a lot of room to scale the supply for the demand that we're seeing skyrocket. And I'm glad you mentioned this challenge on food security. We believe that healthier, better for the world products like the Impossible Burger will be embraced by all. And today, we're committed to increasing that reach by launching in Canada.
There are, obviously there are huge sustainability wins when it comes to plant-based meat, and that's a big impetus for many. There are concerns, though, David, about the comparative health of them. High sodium is something that's often listed. There are some other questions that are raised about how healthy a plant-based product is, a manufactured product is, relative to, just straight-up beef. What's your answer to that?
Well, I go straight to the facts. An Impossible Burger has no cholesterol versus 75 milligrams in that from a cow. We have less fat. We have 14 grams of total fat compared to something like 2x that amount if you enjoy a craveable burger from a cow. We have less saturated fat, and we have less calories. We have 10 to 15% less calories kilo for kilo, pound for pound. We think that if you're making the trade-off, and I'm a meat eater, so I'm one of these folks, between having a burger from a cow and an Impossible Burger, we think it's a great choice for your health. But the reality is it's a better choice for the world. By using an Impossible Burger in your diet, you're consuming 96% less land, 87% less water, and a fraction of the greenhouse gases. So we try to make that choice easy and be clear about the facts.
You announced plans to build new factories near Shanghai. Any concern that this war between the US and China in terms of trade might actually put paid to some of those plans?
Well, we know that Asia is nearly 40% of global meat consumption. It's an important market for us. We're actually today in Singapore, Hong Kong, and Macau. We have not announced any new plans for production in mainland China, but it's an important market, and it's one that we will eventually serve.